Hi guys, I'm Molly, and on this channel we go and talk about our innermost thoughts because I know that we humans are connected by thoughts. We think in our minds that each other are separate. But if you go and look very closely, we are connected by our thoughts. We are not separate. The only reason why you think that you and me are separate because we each have a body. And the thing is, when that happens, we automatically have certain ideas of someone. Now, if you couldn't see who I am and all you did was hear my thoughts, you would feel something still. I actually had a long debate in my head about where I just talk to the camera, but you couldn't see my face. And I would put a bag over it because I really wanted people to understand that all it is that we are connected by our innermost thoughts. And people where it seems like where there are two people that are somehow conjoined and they're completely the opposite or different, there is something between them that there's a shared thought. And I actually have thought about like just putting an ugly face mask, but the thing is that people want to know who is speaking to the camera. And when you don't know who is speaking to the camera, you think that they have something to hide. And so that's kind of why I went and decided to show my face and to have you guys follow along the journey and see what I'm up to. But I went and made a Twitter, and where basically I go and tell my thoughts throughout the day to help you guys go and realize your thoughts, stop what you're doing, and think about what intent or action that you're doing at that very moment. Because I know that there are certain times of the day we are looking at our phone. I know what times and what certain emotions that bring us back to our phone. And most people, from what I have seen, if they are constantly on their phone, it's because they feel internally that they're not fully happy. Because if you were fully happy, fulfilled, and at peace, you wouldn't be on your phone. You would do what you love, right? So when you are on your phone, you're trying to get some kind of dopamine hit. And so what I have noticed is that you can there's certain keywords and certain times when to be on to go and grab certain people's attention, to have them stop and rethink on what they're doing. And my goal is to have people understand that we are all just one. And if we can all work together, if we can all work together and connect each other's thoughts to go for a goal, then we can go and make massive change into the world. And I recognize that this takes lots of time, a lot of consistency to get people to understand this and to get people more aligned to their path, to be internally at peace with themselves, feel pure happiness and fulfillment. And so I intentionally have connected certain thoughts with you guys at certain times of the day to get you guys to rethink things, because everything is connected. And I know that by using psychology and science put together, then you can change each individual's course in the future over time. And it takes multiple actions to go and do that. And it's all about thoughts. That's all it is. We're all connected by thoughts. And honestly, if I went and created a whole world, I would really want to see how much could get done in this world if we all didn't have a body and we just connected thoughts. Basically, mind reading. And I'm really hoping that you can see this, and I am stopping you in your tracks at certain times of the day to make you rethink on your decisions. Is that what you really want? Is that the action that you are in bettering yourself in the future? So my goal on Twitter is to catch people when they are scrolling and to make them rethink, is this what I really want? And I think that to some degree, possibly, that I mean, we humans are a more evolved version of AI. And the difference between a human and a software is that a human has certain they find meaning to things around them, certain events, certain objects, certain beings out there. There's meaning towards it, feeling. When a software can't really feel that. And I think that possibly we humans are AI, and we intentionally waited to make that software till we were ready for it to be integrated. And if you combine the understanding of when people are on their phones, and you can time things correctly, and you can hear people's inner thoughts. So if you are quiet, in silence, you can hear what people are thinking around you, because we're all connected and by our thoughts. There's a reason why you attract certain things. And you just have to be in silence and listen. And I really hope that people will see what I'm trying to get at and bring up their frequency. I think that so many people in this world are unhappy, and they are doing whatever they can to go and make them not feel something. And so one of the ways is to be on your phone. So what I think is, I've been testing this, that if I can figure out the exact times when people are on their phone, when they feel a certain emotion that forces them to be on their phone, so anger, sadness, really any emotion but happiness, which is all the time it seems like, then you have so much power in you. And we humans are meant to go and understand this and to go and help others be in that happier state they want to be in. And once you reach that pure happiness and understanding how you can help other people, then I know deep down you probably feel you should be doing something. And a lot of people that I have seen that can sense things and pick up things, they choose not to go and do something. And so they are part of the collective whole that is unhappy, and they're constantly on their phone. And what I see, so I read comments on different videos, and a lot of the time I do not say anything because there's just no point. And then, sometimes I will say something if I think it's needed, if I think I can go and get through to them by certain keywords. And so I'll go and say something to them, and they'll decide if it resonates with them or not, or they can fully understand what I'm saying to them. And I think that these types of people, they're too scared, and it's fear. And most people are living in fear, which is a state of unhappiness. And they know they have this ability to help out the rest. And they say in the comments, yeah, that's me. Or I have certain visions. And I say, well, if you can do that, if you have visions and you can pick things up, you understand on how to do it, why aren't you doing it? And I get nothing in return. Like, they don't say anything. And yeah, mostly it is fear. And I want to be the example to people that people that lived in fear, because I used to live in fear of not saying anything. And I knew that I could do something, but I was hearing all these thoughts in my mind based on what I've been told. And I worked on it. And I, over time, realized, wait, that I've been living in fear and I can do this. And what people don't understand is that we humans want connection. And we want to be understood. We want purpose. And if you don't go and do what you feel internally, whatever that purpose is, or that talent or gift, you're going to live unhappily. And when you are on your deathbed, you're going to wish that you did. And a lot of people don't want that, but they don't care because they don't think in the terms of the end. And I want people to see someone that was like them, that is speaking up, that authenticity is what people want. Just being yourself. And a lot of people think that, oddness, weirdness is not what people want. But people do want that, because that's what makes you stand out. I think that I put me in a group of people and I seem to stand out based on things I say by accident or certain actions. And I used to be embarrassed over it, and I asked myself, why am I like this? And people would remember me. And I just felt so uncomfortable. But as you get older, you embrace it. And you realize that whatever weirdness, oddness that you have, people want that. People think that everyone wants everyone to be the same. But when everyone's the same, no one pays attention to that. People forget that. So what I'm saying, guys, is if you know that you can see things more than what other people do, and you can help people directly or indirectly, then do it. Just make videos like this. There's nothing wrong with being different. seeing things differently. And I used to think in my mind that there's no way people would actually want to think on a deeper level, because I honestly thought that people want surface level, because I was around people that, just in general, and the environment, especially when you're a child, where you're around surface level people and they don't want to address things. And you have to understand that if you think deeply and you feel that nobody will understand, trust me, there's people out there that wants to hear you, that wants that connection. And there's people that will connect with you. I know maybe some of the subjects that I have discussed, other people have said or demonstrated, and they do it beautifully. But there's many forms of how to get through people. And one way that someone does something will maybe, and it's the same message or whatever talent gift that is, it's going to get through to each person differently. So some people, it may just get over their head on the way your thought process is. But someone else may connect and understand. And others may view it as a different language. And that's okay. Everyone thinks differently. And people will have certain beliefs. And I know when someone clicks on my video, they're going to have a certain idea of me. And a lot of people, when they see someone discussing that is on a deeper level, they're not going to believe it. And that is okay. And I know that when they see me, there are certain ideas. That's really why I wish that there was no body. So we could just connect thoughts. So that way people wouldn't have certain beliefs immediately seeing you, because I think that there would be more connection if people could just hear your thoughts. So let me know down below, did this resonate with you? Did this go and make you see that if you see things differently, it's okay? There's people out there just like you.